I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. Hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test, part 238. Notable British artists while doing shoulder impingement training, and if you participate in the shoulder impingement training, that is at your own risk. And I just noticed these artists, this is here, are all painters. They are of course way more notable artists, and this is just about painters. The next one is John Constable. We had already three. John Constable. 1776-1837. John Constable. He was a landscape painter, most famous for his works of Dedham Vale on the Suffolk-Essex border in the east of England. We wanted to look where one or two places are, but I don't know which word. So we're not going to look where Essex is, but I saw it is next to Suffolk, I think. So we're not going to look at. So John Constable, he was a landscape painter, so he was also doing landscapes. And most famous is he for his works of Dedham Vale on the Suffolk-Essex border in the east of England. So in the east of England is Suffolk, and next to it is Essex. And they both have a border. So at one place, Suffolk and Essex meet. And along or through that border, something like that, there's the Dedham Vale. So the border goes probably in the middle through a valley. And that valley, there's the little city Dedham, or the little town Dedham. And so that's the Dedham Vale, or the Dedham Valley. And one half is in Essex, the other half is in Sussex, and he was somewhere on a mountain and painted that thing. And that is where he is so famous for, and we're talking but loose about it, because we have no idea what it's talking about. But at least we're staying enthusiastic. So, John Constable, can you remember that somehow? Well, if you're on the border, on the balancing, you're not stable, so you need constable. You need to be constable. So something with constable, with stable, constable. Let's do it because he painted at the border of Suffolk and Essex in Dedham Vale, one of his most famous painting of landscape, and for this type of paintings he is overall famous. Let's do shoulder impingement training, and if you participate in the shoulder impingement training, this is at your own risk. We're just warming them up. We're going back with shoulders, up, and front, and down. We're going back, up, and front, and down. One last time. And now in front, up, back, and down. Up, and down. We're going to do one exercise. We're having long arms, hands front to fists. We're going as far as we can back with shoulders, over scapulas, and now go further back where the scapulas are. And up. Try to come higher up while you bring the scapulas in front. Try to bring the shoulders further in front while you bring them down. Try to bring the shoulders further down while you bring them back. Try to bring the shoulders further back while you lift them up. Try to lift the shoulders higher up while you bring them in front. Try to bring the shoulders further down while you bring them down. Something like that. Now try to bring the shoulders further front while you lift them up. Try to lift the shoulders higher up while you bring them back. Try to bring them further back while you bring them down. Last round. Try to bring them further down while you bring them in front. Try to bring them further in front while you lift them up. Try to bring them higher up while you bring them back. Then try to bring them further down. Further back while you bring them down. John Constable. So stable. You have to be stable to be on the border between Essex and Suffolk, not to not fall down to one side. And there's Dedham Vale, and he painted that. He is famous for it. And he overall painted landscapes. The pre-Raphaelites were an important group of artists in the second half of the 19th century. They painted detailed pictures on religious or literary themes in bright colors. The group included Holman Hunt, Dante Gabriel Rossetti, and Sir John Elias. Raphael was an artist of the Renaissance of the 16th century. So the name, the pre-Raphaelites, should mean they are the people who are part of Raphael, but before Raphael was there. Maybe it has absolutely nothing to do with Raphael the artist, maybe it also has to do with someone else, but that would be an explanation. It's just my idea what the name means, but I keep it open. It's good possible that it means something else. So, the pre-Raphaelites were an important group of artists, so a group of artists, three. Holman Hunt, Dante Gabriel Rossetti, and Sir John Millais. Does anyone know still the four famous Formula One drivers of the United Kingdom? One was Sir Patrick Stewart. There was also Jackie Stewart, Sir Jackie Stewart, then Jenson Button, Lewis Hamilton, and Jenson Alonso, or something like that. Damon Hill, Lewis Hamilton, and Jenson Button. Sir Jackie Stewart, Jenson Button, Lewis Hamilton, and Damon Hill. And now we're having Holman Hunt. Do we have to remember that? Holman Hunt? Holman Hunt, Dante Gabriel Rossetti, and Sir John Millais. We can remember that with Milan. I'm pretty sure Raphael was at one time in Milan. That's in Italy. So, an important group of artists, the pre-Raphaelites. I linger here a little bit because we want to remember that. We have read it, it's all fine, but we want not to remember that. And these are many things to remember. So, Holman Hunt, Dante Gabriel Rossetti, Sir John Millais. Sir John Millais. I'm going with Milan, Sir John Millais. Milan, Sir John Millais. And they painted detailed pictures on religious or literary themes in bright colors. I think Raphael painted in bright colors. I don't know if he's known for that or something like that. But why not? They're a group of three people, so they painted in bright colors. There are many different people. And on religious and literary themes. I know the suffix leads only from Israelites. I don't know if it's a regular suffix in English to form things like that, but maybe because of religious themes, it's also the pre-Raphaelites. We're going to come back to that. Now we're doing way more short and we're a bit back for time, a bit back again. And it is that we are doing the world of that. We're standing tall, legs wide apart, not too wide, a bit more wide apart, and making fists, long arms, and now we're turning the arms to the inside, and moving the shoulders back together, and down. The opening the chest a bit to the sky. So the arms to the inside, shoulders down, together. And we change it just the arms to the outside, the shoulders down, together. And again the arms are changing, arms to the inside and the shoulders still down. And changing it, the arms to the outside, shoulders down. And the second similar exercise, the arms out, hands front to fists, a little bit in front, and bring the arms in front, and the shoulders down, together. So the arms in front, and down, together. And we're changing. The arms back, shoulders up, and in front. So the arms back, shoulders up, and in front, and this with pressure. To try to confirm into these positions. And we're changing. The arms in front, shoulders down. Change for last time. The arms back, shoulders up, in front. And release. Now shrug. Do it only if it doesn't hurt. Any exercise, if it hurts, then don't do it. And lifting the arms up. I do it. Shrugging the shoulder. Releasing it all again. And again, lifting the arms up. Do you shrugging the shoulders up? And releasing it all again. And last time. Lift the arms up. Shoulders. And release it all again. Next exercise. A pretzel cloth. Arms together. And we're going down to the outside. And we, by this exercise, are only being in the occupation of observing what scapulars are doing. Just concentrate. Scapulars are going to the outside, a bit together, opening up to the outside, and so on. And the last time to the outside. Just observe the scapulars and the inside. And final exercise. The sunlighter. If you don't have a sock, you can also use a tennis ball or something. The outside, and you let it fall, and you catch it again, and you try to have a straight arm. Outside. And just a bit stretching. By bringing one arm across, shoulders back, down, bring the arm in, thumb is up, try to relax it down. The other arm around, shoulders back and down, thumb is up, pulling the arm in, trying to relax it. And we're having 3 minutes. So the pre-refereitswaiver, Holman Hills, Sir Dundergaria Rossetti, and Sir Ian Millais, Sir John Millais, and Holman Hunt. Holman Hunt, Dundergaria Rossetti, and Sir John Millais. The pre-refereitswaiver painting in bright colors and illustrations of religious themes. What was it? On pictures, on detailed pictures, on religious. So they were painting in bright colors and detailed. Religious or literary themes. Sir John Lavery was a very 1856-1941 was a very successful Northern Irish portrait painter. His work included painting the royal family. Sir John Lavery. Lavery rhymes on family. And the R-Y, the royal family. Sir John Lavery, royal family. He painted portraits, for example, of the royal family. Henry Moore, 1898-1986, was an English sculptor and artist. We had Bobby Moore. He captained the English team, winning the World Cup in 1966. Henry Moore was an English sculptor and artist. So they sculptors. No, what is it? Sculptors. And an artist. He is best known for his large bronze abstract sculptures. No. Abstract sculptors. And Henry Moore, you look high up because he was doing large bronze sculptures or something like that. Large bronze abstract sculptors, Henry Moore. They have probably 2 legs, so they're having the age of a Henry and the age for Henry, and they were very long, so Henry Moore. Okay, search on level 3 portraits, for example, for the royal family, and Henry Moore abstract bronze statues which were high and faithful sculptures. I thank you very much, and until next time.